Hi, this is Steve Bloom with SacramentoComedy.com, and we're here today with Josh Blue. Josh, how are you?
Doing great, thanks.
Welcome to Sacramento, California.
Thank you, it's beautiful.
We're here at the illustrious Punchline, and thank you for taking time out, and wanted to start at the very, very beginning. I understand that you were born in Africa.
I was born in Cameroon, West Africa, which a lot of people don't know about me. My dad was over there teaching English, and my mom was there too.
Oh, well, that's a good thing.
I guess that's how that works, you know. Yeah, it's an amazing experience, you know. I was very young when we moved back to the States, but then when I was 15, we moved to Senegal for a year. So I lived over there, and I really attribute a lot of my success in life to seeing other parts of the world and kind of realizing, you know, for those of you out there that don't know, I have cerebral palsy.
Oh, I didn't notice.
Yeah. Would you think I was hammered or what?
Not if you're just smoking weed before the interview like all the comics.
Well, I was doing that, but I really think like, you know, being 15 in a third world country just kind of opened my eyes to how many things we take for granted in day-to-day life, and I realized that, you know, just because I have this physical disability doesn't mean that I don't have a bunch of like other amazing things going on in my life, like, you know, food, shoes, you know.
And sex. I understand you're recently married and you have a son.
I do. Yes, the son came first,
Okay.
hence the sex, and then I made an honest woman out of her, and we actually have another child on the way. May 5th, we're having a girl.
Oh, fantastic! So coming up.
Coming up, I'm terrified.
So let me ask you a question. How has having, now a growing family changed your material and how you write?
Yeah, well, that's the only reason why I have them. It's
Right.
for the kid, for the jokes, you know. I can't think of any other reason.
So I heard you once say, I don't know if you're into the whole drug scene or you were. I once heard that when you were in college at Evergreen State College in Washington, that it's kind of an alternative college and
It's a hippie school for sure.
It's a hippie school.
It's you know, it's an amazing school. I can't say enough nice things about it. You can create your own majors. You can study what you want. There's no requirements. So if you know that you suck at math, then you don't have to spend your brain power worrying about math, and you can focus on things that you want to do. And I actually studied stand-up comedy my senior year, which is, can't beat that.
That's a major, stand-up comedy.
It was I wouldn't say major, but look at me now.
Well, evidently you graduated with great
With the honors.
With great honors, absolutely. Oh, nice.
It's cool, yeah. But I really, like, again, I attribute a lot of my success to being in a school like that, because it catered to my non-traditional way of learning.
So let me ask you a question. When you were doing open mics and you were just starting off, did you have bad performances, or did people get you?
Well, when I first started, you know, I was doing an open mic on the campus, you know, in the housing community center, and they did an open mic for like poetry and music, and then, you know, I was so nervous to do it, but something in my head just kept telling me, you gotta sign up and get up there and tell stories, and I remember I made the guy who was in charge of it, I was like, I want to sign up, but you gotta make me do it, like, you gotta, and he's like, all right, there's no problem there, I'll happily make you do that, and he did, and I just remember how cool it was. Like, the first week I did it, you know, it's an open mic, you know, people come in and out, and there's maybe like 15 people there, and it was very well received. And then the next week I said I'd come back, and there was 70 people there.
They were there to see you.
And I know that they were there to see me, because as soon as I was done, they left.
Nice.
So it was like, I kind of was like, whoa, there's something going on here, you know? And then that's when I decided to move into studying it and kind of move it on. But yeah, it's, you know, when you got cerebral palsy and you go up on stage for the first time, you know, obviously people are like, what is this going to be about?
So how long did it take? I mean, you got actually recognized when you were doing Mind of Mencia. How long and what did you have to go through to get from that point to getting on national TV?
I mean, it was just a lot of work, just doing comedy clubs, working my way up, and the way I got hooked up with Mencia was I live in Denver, and he came to the comedy club there, and I had been working, doing guest sets at the club a lot, and a waitress actually told Carlos, she's like, you gotta see this guy, he's awesome, and she put in a really good word, and Carlos threw me up on stage and let me do 7, and when I came off, he's like, you can open for me whenever you want.
Oh, that's.
And then he started taking me on the road with him, and then he got his show and put me on the show, which is cool, It's,
Oh, nice.
and he was really blown up at the time, and
Yep.
he really I attribute my success to that too, where he was able to take me to bigger venues and get me comfortable on that level. And then when Last Comic came along, big venues like that were old hat.
Nice.
It's cool.
Well, let's talk about Last Comic Standing. You obviously everyone knows by now you were the 4th season winner. You beat out everybody, and well earned, I might add.
Thank you.
So were there some highlights to that other than obviously winning?
I mean, it was just a fun experience. I mean, how cool is it to be able to be on national TV 13 weeks in a row and just do what I love and that's make people laugh and just like when you thoroughly enjoy something, it's contagious. You know what I mean? I feel like my energy on the show just comes across as so powerful because I really was loving doing it, and that's a cool feeling, and it's cool to be on that show because our season I think was best, in my humble opinion.
I absolutely agree.
And we all got along really well. Like all the contestants, we all actually are still friends, and that was cool too for a reality show that wasn't like drama. Even though it was a comedy show, they all kind of try to make it drama too. But we're all buddies, we're all friends, and that's what made it fun.
Nice. Now, so that was the first time anyone had ever gotten kicked off or disqualified. It was to Gabriel Iglesias. Did you know he had his BlackBerry and that he was texting his girlfriend?
I actually didn't. We were roommates.
Oh. Okay.
And so if anybody should have known, it should have been me. I always say that. I always thought it was weird that there was a phone charger in the bathroom, but
he wasn't under the covers at night with the light on.
no, you know what? We were on the Queen Mary,
Right.
and he would actually, his big fat ass, he would hang himself out the window, the little round window. He's like sitting there texting out the window.
Just to get a signal, probably.
Right, and I was like, what are you doing over there, man? And he's, oh, nothing, just getting some air. And then I found out he was on the phone the whole time. It's pretty funny,
Well, you definitely have the likability factor. I mean, everyone describes you as just the nice guy. I mean, but we know
It's all a lie.
it has to be. What pisses you off? I mean, and what happens when you do get mad?
Violence. No, just kidding. I mean, what makes me mad? Just politics. A lot of times I get mad at stupid politicians making stupid decisions for us.
Well, there's a local comedian. Her name's Cheryl, the soccer mom. She's one of our local favorites. And her question was, with all your artistic yearnings, you paint, you sculpt, you carve, you're a comedian. If you could only practice one artistic endeavor, what would it be?
I'd probably be comedy. I mean, I can reach more people this way, and it comes with free drinks.
So we kind of passed over this. Tell me what it was like when you were on Saved by the Bell, and you played Screech.
That's it, dude.
Hey, wait, Josh, my notes say you were Screech.
Bullshit.
All right, well, thank you very much. This is Steve Bloom with SacramentoComedy.com.